Welcome everybody back to another stream. Today we are starting Madden 25, and boy am I ready. Gotta get everything situated. Got to get my controller working. I got as much schemes as I could get done. I have barely any time before my next thing after this. We gotta hope that this sim is under an hour, which I'm gonna guess it will not be because we've already been having technical problems with Madden. So, we'll see how this goes. What's up, Stephanie Pedley, Frosty McChicken? And let me get Discord up. Frosty, I'm gonna need you to ping, otherwise we are not going to get through this entire week today. And this may be the new way we go things. We may not finish weeks. You got a lot of picks. Congratulations, JD. I think that's gonna have to be am I muted? No, I'm not muted. So let's do that, see if I get audio. We do get audio here. Alright, let's see if the controller actually works, otherwise we might be doing the entire sim on mouse. That's what we didn't want to do today, but it may be the result. Our new input connected. Also, we've had some Madden sim saves. Also, I'm working on getting fans in Madden done. I had a dream I did all of it, and then yeah, I didn't. All right, so a few trades have happened. Kirk Cousins to the Commanders, I think was one of the biggest ones. So yeah, lots of trades have happened. I'm actually gonna wear my glasses because it's a lot of details to see. My highest overall is B. Jones. That's crazy. So, we don't need to see the preseason at all. We're gonna go straight to the regular season. That is crazy. Alright, and I, as the Broncos, lost a lot of games. So, that also is the plan. Let's go choose a draft class. We are going to select from the download center. I can't see how many that one has, but this one has the most. Yeah, I know, he's my third highest, which is actually kind of crazy. Frosty, which draft class do we go with? Do we go with the Viper class? I don't quite remember. Also, we didn't get the schedule posted. That one's on me, guys. Let me see if I can go ahead. Who made... Andre's not online. Make sure Travis and Shadur are in it. Well, I mean, obviously. Schedule. Where do I view picks? Stephanie, the picks really aren't out yet, but what team are you again? I forgot, Stephanie. The fantasy draft one, Travis wasn't in it. Well, I'm assuming he would be now. The first one looks iffy by magic. I don't know. I'm not in any way in a position to say yes or no to any of these draft classes. I would just be picking blindly based on the downloads and the rankings. This one might have been one where we should have had Bendy here or something. You have to track trades, or E7 will help. Oh, you're the Rams? Yes, you are the Rams. pretty much you have the picks like you do in real life, unless you trade them, and then you have to track them yourself. Alright, I think we'll go to the game of the week for that one. Man, which other ones can we do? I think... Oh, man. That one's probably a fun one. This week one is always hard to predict. Yeah, we'll do that. What were we saying? Maybe the YT guy? We'll see if we need to change anything. We can change stuff. Sure. 450 players. It has Luther Burden, Quishon Jenkins, Travis Hunter's there. I really care about the wide receivers and QBs. We got Carson Beck, Quinn Ewers, Sudur, Jalen, Dylan, Daryl. So yeah, we got the quarterbacks. Yeah, I think we should be good. Yeah, this one looks like a good draft class. We're not gonna do any scouting specialty like other things. So let's go ahead and get into the games because we have just over an hour to get through all 16 games. So we got first Chiefs taking on the Ravens. Ravens have not made a whole lot of trades, but some notable trades to note is that, well, they made one big one. Derrick Henry's gone, Mark Andrews is gone, and Travis Jones is gone, and they got back Laporta, Aiden Hutchinson, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Mahomes and the Chiefs haven't done anything. So this will be interesting to see how this all plays out in our game of the week. Ravens going to go up 7, now 7-7, 14-7, 14-9, because for some reason a safety happens in an opening game. I guess so. 27-12. Ravens kind of smacking the Chiefs out of the water right now. 33-26 your final score. Great score, or great games from both quarterbacks. The Ravens just going to come out on top of that one. And now the Broncos' reign to victory is here. And if the Chiefs lose another one, I may need to go all in. Because the Chiefs need to do bad. All right, and game number 2, we're going to go head to Philly. It's going to take me a minute to get down to all of these, whether the coach is good or not. Also, sadly, we're going to lose some watch time because Ding Dong would always like watch all of these. I don't think he's going to now after his iPad's been dead. We'll see. I mean, I told him he should just go ask somebody for a charger. All right. Eagles, Packers, 3-0. 14-3. 14-10. 21-10. 21-17. 28-17. 35-17. And the Eagles gonna blow the Packers to smithereens. Goodness gracious. 45-31. Is that scoregami? Yeah, not Philly. But it isn't added into the game, technically. You know, they added the Fly Eagles Fly song. $45-31. I can't check on pictures. 5 touchdowns from Jalen Hurts is actually kind of crazy, though. I've been here for every stream, start to finish, besides when my team isn't in the playoffs. Fair enough. Well, Frosty probably said that, but I don't think it's added into the game, even though I think that would be a great addition to the game. What a game. Hurts, wish you could do that in real life. Yeah, imagine getting treated to that on a Friday night football game. Didn't quite happen on that one. But the Falcons now going to take on the Steelers. This game was on TV where I live, and golly, I was like, maybe this season's just going to suck. This game was not fun to watch. Justin Fields was awful. Kirk was awful. The defenses for both teams played great. But I'm thinking this one's going to be a little bit more interesting. Opening week for Jaden Daniels. Also, Frosty, what's your asking price for Justin Simmons? I believe Fields is actually the starter here. I could be mistaken, though. We'll see once a score happens, probably. Steelers are up 21-7. 24-9. Safeties happen way too much in this game. 31-23, and the Steelers got the ball on a 4th down. Jaden Daniels threw it away, and the Steelers going to win by 8. And Fields was the starter. Jaden Daniels didn't have a bad game, though. Jaden Daniels is on upgrade alert, potentially, with the Madden is stupid rule. And he'll probably get an upgrade because he's 76 overall in the sim. And Madden has currently changed his up status. Man, what is that right here? Oh, what's up, Raheem Armstrong? Let's go hop to Buffalo. Yeah, so Madden's already adjusted for the fact that they blew it on Jaden McDaniels. Not McDaniels, Jaden Daniels. Not much. We're trying to get through all of these before I have to go teach middle schoolers math. Cool vid, Raheem. It's a stream, but much appreciated. What we do is we have 32 people take a team, and they own it, make trades, all that. What's up, Juicy John? 99 speed. DK Metcalf went off. Sheesh. Alright. I need to go check out that one. It came out 8 minutes ago. I started streaming 13 minutes ago. I haven't seen it, obviously. Cardinals going to go up 6-7. Now they're down. Now down again. Oh boy, 14-9. 21-9. And the Bills showed up. Are any of your students sub to me? Juicy, I've never met these kids in my life, and for some reason I'm teaching them math tonight. So I may ask. And Josh Allen, crazy. I don't even know if they're going to be sub to me. Raheem, thank you for the sub. It's up there. I forget I'm inverted on this screen. Much appreciated. If you'd like a team, just let me know. We can hook you up with the Discord. We're going to be heading to Chicago for their game. Juicy, one of my classmates is a fan of you. No, I'm not a math teacher, bro. I'm teaching, like, first graders how to use calculators, I think, is what I was told. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, the Bears will be taking on the Titans. Let's see how well this goes. They traded a heck of a lot. Gave away pretty much all their first-round picks. Have a pending trade, potentially switching out Caleb Williams for Anthony Richardson. Golly. And let's see if the Bears can do much. Right now they are down 10-7 with a TJ Edwards pick, but now 10-10. This game is going to be less ugly than real life because that's just how Madden goes. And the Titans going to beat the Bears. We haven't hopped into a single game yet, which is probably good so I can actually get to, my math class. Bears going to start off with an L, continuing the fact that rookie quarterbacks drafted number 1 still can't win week 1, at least here in the Madden sim. A few upgrades for the Bears, though, as well. Caleb Williams might be gone. And let's head to Cincinnati. Will Levis probably still had a meme moment. Will Levis has been fun to watch. Not going to lie to y'all. He's also been painful to watch. Bengals Patriots. Let's see if this one could be my... This was my lock of the week on ESPN in real life. It didn't go very well. Let's move that in. Mac Jones. No. Drake May going to be making the start. Bro, when was the last time the Patriots didn't start a white quarterback? I want that stat. Bengals going to be taking on the Patriots. This one should be a win, easy for the Bengals. But we will see. Drake May could become good. Bengals going to be up 14, now 7, now 10. With a chance to extend, they do. And the Bengals will beat the Patriots relatively easily. Joe Burrow with his Eminem-looking haircut gets it done. Sheesh. Now, we do have a few of these teams that are unowned. For anybody out there who may want to own a team. Colts are going to be taking on the Texans next. Some of the teams that need owners would be the Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf, juicy. The New Orleans Saints have no owner. The Panthers, for solid reasons, have no owner. Which is probably better for them in real life than it is for them in the sim. We also have no Chargers owner. So yeah, we have 4 teams that need owners. If anybody is interested in one of those 4 teams, we would be down to give you a team because they may need some help. And also it's lame when one of those teams make the playoffs. Texans, Colts. Colts going to go up 10-7. Anthony Richardson trade rumors have been stirring. So if you don't win this game, we could be seeing him shift off to Chicago. 31-28 and 38-28. A high-scoring game. Can the Texans get the ball back? Yes, no, field goal. Matt Gay will kick it through. And the Colts will win by 10. That is very accurate, Juicy. You win no Diet Coke, you pretty much die. You win no gas in your systems. Bro, me when I'm burnt out. Me at night crying when I realize I am still single. Anyways, back to a happier topic. We got Jacksonville taking on the Dolphins. Mayo versus Pig Boy. I think this one could be one of our first games we hop into, but we will see. The Dolphins will be better than real life. We're hoping, because that would just be sad if they weren't. I don't know how much you could be worse than real life Dolphins, but we'll see. Also, the Jacksonville Jaguars should be better in this rainy day. When my Rams play, you can look at the schedule, or I can just tell you. The Rams play Sunday Night Football. So, the last game possible, except for Monday night. Dolphins will be up 21-18, now 28-18, now 28-21. And the Jacksonville Jaguars cannot get it done. 4th and 7. The punt. Jaguars, no timeouts. Hurricane Helene probably hitting right now. Probably. There we go. Trevor rolling to the right, throwing. Caught and out of bounds. A great catch for 17. Evan Ingram. Trevor Lawrence in the downpour here in Miami. I was going to say, why are they running? But it's going to be play action. Trevor Lawrence is going to throw it out of bounds. Going to live another day. Got about 56 yards you got to throw it, Lawrence. Might want to get out of bounds and then take your deep dive. And 15. Jalen Phillips. Gonna get the game-ending sack for the Dolphins to win their first game on the season. Tua, no concussions, 1 win. We had Hurricane Joe Milton and Hurricane Kirk Cousins at the same time. Yeah, Joe Milton might be a fun quarterback to see go in the draft. I'm hoping my first round pick does something. Not that I'm purposefully trying to tank. It's like Jags O-line almost as bad in game as real life. Almost. Yeah, you are correct. Yep, we got JD versus Stephanie, or Hawkman, in Sunday Night Primetime Football. Both relatively new owners. It'll be fun to see. Yeah, ESJ, you already... No, you're not the Ravens anymore. You're the Cowboys. Ew. Deshaun needs to be locked up for bad QB play. Deshaun needs to be locked up for a lot more than that. Oh my goodness! This game is lifelike! The Saints are blowing out the Panthers! Yeah, I wonder if Bryce Young will actually develop into anything in this season. He didn't last year. He just kind of like sat on the Panthers and kind of did nothing. But Derek Carr and the Saints going to get a dub. I was really hoping that last night they were going to bring out Spencer Rattler after Derek Carr got injured. Juicy, I guess you're fair enough. That QB play has been quite awful for Cleveland. And I feel like Cleveland fans have been through enough. All right, now we got B Vipers versus Jalen. And Jalen said he was going to do a crazy rebuild. And he's made one trade that got rid of his best player for 2 mediocre players. So maybe that was the rebuild we needed to see the Giants have. But why did it do that? There we go. Giants with actually J.J. McCarthy in the Madden sim because injuries don't exist. Yeah, 366 from Bryce, just also no game-winning factor. So this is our first time seeing J.J. McCarthy play for the Vikings. Because he got shipped off in the other seasons. Giants going to go up 3-0 now, 7-0. Not 7-0, 14-3, 14-10. We'll see if the Vikings and B-Vipers can pull off a win on this Giants team. It is tied. And we are going to hop in on this one. Let's get another play in, maybe another 2. Minute 35, and we're going to hop in and see J.J. McCarthy at midfield. Both these teams have barely made any trades so far, but that makes sense. You want to see where you're at before you immediately ruin your team. And that one's going to be caught by Trent Sherfield Sr. For some reason, I did not click end of game. So the one trade that the Giants have made was Matthew Judon and Brandon Dorlus were brought in for Brian Burns and Azeez Ojulari. And JJ's going to throw a pick! Micah McFadden. Like, he was right there. Throwing it to... What? Like, horrible read for McCarthy. Like, he just had to stand there. Like, there's not much Addison can do to save his wide receiver on that play. Oh, ESJ, I think when JJ got injured, I think everybody counted the Vikings out. Here's Daniel Jones, wide open to 17. Robinson going to bring that one in. And all the Giants really need is a field goal. And this is going to put them into contesting territory for that field goal. Maybe 5-10 yards, and you might be getting that. And 26 with a nice little run. Great run. Devin Singletary with an 11-yard pickup up to 71 rushing yards. And here's the handoff. Gonna go maybe for a yard. B-Vipers should trade JJ away and develop Sam Darnold from the Madden stupid rule. Frosty, that would be a great suggestion. I think Sam Darnold easily goes up 5 overall with this Madden stupid rule we have implied. Here's another handoff from Devin Singletary. And he's going to pick up 3. Um, what is Sam Darnold's overall in Madden? He is a 73, so I think we could go to 78 if you really wanted us to do that. But the Giants going to make that field goal and win game 1 over the Vikings. Sam Darnold isn't that old. Let's see. How old is Sam Darnold? We'll get that answer for you guys. He is 27, so that means by the time the sim's over, he'll be 34. So, not horrible. We've seen quarterbacks play longer. Quarterbacks we don't want to see play ever again, like Tom Brady and Russell Wilson. Let's go ahead to the Chargers Raiders, where one of these teams is going to take the lead in the AFC West, considering a Chiefs loss, which we professionally like to see. Here we go. We got Star-Lord going to be playing the ownerless Chargers. Could we see Herbert develop? Probably not. CJ Stroud did play until 38. We thought he was going to break a ton of records. 14-7 for the Raiders. 21-7. Gardner Minshew is the quarterback. It's weird. Bo Nix is going to be on the Broncos and not the Raiders. 24-24. And we should have a free field goal here for the Raiders. Here's the handoff to Madison. Madison going to get a great first down. Maybe about 9 yards on that one. Touchdown. Practically wins it, but they might just try to milk out the clock. Chargers going to try to do what the Broncos did. Maybe get a 100-yard pick six. And Alexander Madison going to pick up about 2. He's got 78 on the ground, averaging about 3-ish. Just fast sim, it's over. It could be, but they could score, and then we have a Chargers Hail Mary. Golly, what a tackle. Also, we haven't hopped into mini games, and we're over halfway through, so we got a little bit of time. The field goal, could it be missed? No. Maybe the Raiders get a scrambler like Milroe or Shadur, not as much of a scrambler. I mean, they definitely could. I don't know. Gardner Minshew right now has them 1-0, pending a Herbert throw. Herbert has time, stepping up, and he's going to get decked. Max Crosby going to get credited with his first sack of the season. And Gardner Minshew, 1-0, leads the AFC West through Herbert's 3-touchdown game because the Chargers charger it up. And now we will head to Seattle. Yeah, that didn't look like a great hit. I don't know how Madden didn't give Patrick Surtain a 99 overall. That just doesn't seem plausible to me. Like, how do you not? Bo Nix in his career opening against Geno Smith. Bryce Young leads the league in passing. That's how you know it's Madden. Here we go. Seattle versus Denver. This will determine Denver's and Seattle's trajectory throughout the whole season. Because do the Broncos decide to tank with their 2 first-round picks they have? Or do they try to maybe win throughout the picks? And it looks like we may have Jaleel McLaughlin running the ball like so many times. We got a 17-17 game here. Broncos in the red zone. Yeah, Sauce Gardner should not be a 97 overall. He gets abused too much. And here's the handoff for Javonte Williams, and he's going to get down to the 1. Yes, Tyreek Woolen should be like 85, 86. Because he's still young, he needs room to develop. He's not gonna. We don't want him to get a 99 for free, pretty much. What's up, Andre? And here's Bo Nix, 3rd and 1. Don't know why we're throwing on 3rd and 1, and that's gonna be incomplete to Greg Dulcich. And now Will Lutz with a 30-yard kick. Stidham with the hold. Here's the kick. Kick is good. Now we get to see the Broncos defense, which personally, I think Riley Moss should be a 99 overall, because if you think about it, he is the best white corner. And that's going to be a kick return touchdown. Andre, you might have fallen down the stairs at school, but the Broncos fell down the stairs here in Seattle. Golly, bro. Broncos still have all 3 of their timeouts. Bo Nix has 2 touchdowns in this game. And he's going to have to go save his special teams. Oh my gosh. Bo going to take the throw to Dulcich. He's going to be inbounds. Use that timeout. Or don't! Because Sean Payton's not in the game. Of course we can't have smart play calling. Here's Marvin Mims. Timeout. Thank you. We need a few other great plays here. Cortland Sutton. I don't know how he's not a superstar. He had so many great plays last year. Sutton, not going to get it. Javonte Williams is going to pick up about 8. Hit the timeout again. Bo Nix looked pretty good here. He has pocket awareness, and he's going to throw it deep. He's got the man burning. Oh, it was in his hands. Franklin dropped another one just like real life. That was a great throw with the PR on it. Still hit the wide receiver in stride in the hands. Bo Nix has some time again. Has no time, and he's going to be sacked. What the heck, Madden? Like, come on. Get with the program. Kick returns don't happen. Can't even be mad at that. Christian Gonzalez doesn't play for Seattle, bud. Oof. Ah. So, funny story. I should never play D-line. I got flattened in flag football. And I got called for a flag because unnecessary roughness. And I was like, ref, how is that unnecessary roughness on me? And he came up to me and he said, because you knocked the other guy on the ground. I was like, dude, I was the one on the ground. He's like, my bad, I didn't see that well. I was like, what the heck? So anyway, I'm never playing D-line again. I'm going to be continuing to play my white corner. Yeah, last sim. Browns actually going to be up on the Cowboys by 10. ESJ's Cowboys kind of struggling here. And the Cowboys will have the ball. And that is a huge 15-yard penalty on the defense. And that's a touchdown by Dak to Tolbert. And now we'll get to see good Deshaun Watson come out here and start to play. Deshaun Watson, I'm going to have to go about 56 yards. Watson, quick throw. Amari Cooper, he's going to pick up no, he's going to be down 2nd and 1. And here's the throw, dropped. Also, good news, this time, I can do the Madden Sim anywhere. It's all on my computer. All I have to do is have a controller. I don't even need a controller. And I can stream anywhere. So on vacations and stuff, that can still happen. 4th and 1 for the game. Quick throw, incomplete. Cowboys win, but barely. Did Deshaun Watson have 300 yards? I guess I really wasn't paying attention. No, he had 241. Wow. Oh. Yep, so close to Sean. 60 yards short, but I guess. We got 3 games left. We got Ziggy's team. Ziggy hasn't had a game happen for him in quite some time. And he was like, I'm going to make so many trades. And then he, like, sends out the worst trades possible. He and Denver were in trade cahoots for a little bit until they fell off. He wanted first round pick for Garrett Bowles, Riley Moss, third round pick, and Troy Franklin. So as you can see, that was definitely declined because that was just stupid. All right, we got Kirk Cousins with the Commanders. Kirk's Commanders. Has a nice ring to it. Wonder how long he'll play here in Washington as the Bucks will go up 10-0. And very little scoring now here in the fourth, 10-10. Now the score, could we have a tie? I'd personally love a tie. 13-10. 13 straight points for Kirk Cousins' Commanders. Love that alliteration. And the Commanders rushing, and that's swatted down. Mike Evans going to avoid the first tackle. He's going to pick up 5. Baker with 3 picks. Baker is baked himself. Mayfield on the throw, this time completed to, I think that might have been Bucky Irving. 8-second runoff. Baker. 4th and 1, throwing away. Caught Chris Godwin. What a catch to save the game. Frosty, I think you should honestly trade for him. He's your guy. And Baker has no idea what he's doing. He's going to toss it. Wide open Mike Evans. Are they going to have enough time to get a playoff? 4, 3, play is off. Baker rolling. Baker fumbled out of bounds. Going to be ruled a sack for the stat sheet. And the Commanders going to beat the Buccaneers. Baker had an awful game. Captain Kirk makes so much sense on the Commanders. Maybe because he played there before. Maybe. I don't want to say for sure, but I think it sounds nice. And we are going to have now the Rams versus Detroit. This one, it could be a great game. That's why I put it at primetime. 2 newish owners, both doing their first full season now. They both own a little bit of the previous season. Lions stayed the same. It's kind of sad Trevor kind of disappeared out of nowhere, but the copycats are now just the normal Lions and aren't the smartest. It's because of a nickname. Oh, completely, I agree. Alrighty. Both military roles. Captain Kirk. I like it. Alright, perfect. My teacher found all my certifications. 17-6. Rams need some touchdowns. Cooper Kupp got traded, so that could definitely be a factor. Here, 24-16. Commander Cousins. Captain Kirk Cousins, the commander. I don't know. So the Lions with a nice little win here. Kind of expected. Matthew Stafford with a great game. Still, Bryce Young leading the league in yards, but also dead last in touchdowns. Now we will have Andre's team, and Andre, I think, is in first for the most trades made so far this season. Oh no, did I forget to attack in the clan war? No, I did not. I have an hour 30 left. Yikes, we're gonna need that 3-star by me. There's probably gonna be an even bigger trade in week 1 to week 2. Oh, I completely agree. Alright. Niners up 13-0. And this team is definitely different. It's a whole lot younger. And I think they are definitely a dynasty in the making. Any team with Andre behind it is probably going to be a dynasty if he's making this many trades. Niners going to absolutely slap the Jets. I don't think the Jets are going to be good even in Madden. Brock Purdy, great game. And those are your final scores for this week. I don't know if I like how it's that small, but it's what we got to deal with. I don't know why you weren't expecting to win that, bro. All right, we're going to force advance to week 2. Frosty, I'd say you definitely overpaid, but also I don't think he's really scammed. I think he has a stacked team, so it's easier for him to, well, get stacked. Andre, since you're here, we might as well get prospects. I have somewhere to be in about 30 minutes. Top talents. Um, is Quishon Junkins actually like as crazy as people are saying? Like he's 6 foot, 220, 21, Ohio State. I Is this the guy that Frosty was talking to me about? But usually you don't have a running back this high. But yeah, we'll go ahead and look through these guys here. Take Burden out of the top 5. I mean, I think that'll probably happen as the season goes on. Andre Frosty told me to do this one. So yeah, games to watch out for next week. Primetime might be Bills, Dolphins. I mean, we have to obviously look. Some other games. Giants, Commanders. That's crazy. Saints, Cowboys. Raiders, Ravens. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you guys all in the next stream. We'll hope to see you guys all in the next stream. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys. Frosty, good call out. Here's the standings. I always forget I need to do that now. It's nice. It just actually like shows the standings. But we'll go and look at it. AFC, NFC, and now for real. See ya.